As you're watching this video, I'm going to assume that you're familiar with NFT, nutrient film technique, and hydroponics and aquaponics, so I won't go into that. Purpose is to test large diameter bamboo as channels for NFT, growing lettuce and herbs. I want to see how long it lasts. I've read 2 years, if it's treated properly. So we'll see how long this lasts. Also, if the bamboo affects the pH of the water, and basically to see if I can grow plants in it. Here in Indonesia they sell the big bamboo. This is between 4 inches, the shortest, tapers up to 5 inches on the fattest. They sell this by the side of the road, pretty common. Sent my friend to get a price. They told him, my Indonesian friend, they told him 30,000, about £1.50 for 6 metre length. I went to buy it the next day and they charged me 50, which is £2, about £2.50. Obviously pay extra. So I bought the 2 6 metre length, got them to cut it into 2 metre lengths. Those 3 will be going on this wall, joined by PVC piping with a bamboo sleeve around it, so it looks like it's bamboo. I also bought some fittings, 1 inch elbow, which I didn't have, and some 1/2 inch male connectors. All the other fittings that I need I've checked and I've got in my big box of PVC pipes and fittings. So the only things I bought was the bamboo and a couple of fittings, epoxy resin to make sure it's all waterproof, and this traditional Indonesian twine. It's not going to be structural. I'm going to fit everything, bolt everything, and then just use that for decorative purposes. Got some all thread as well, 1 metre length, which I can cut up to make the right size bolts to bolt the bamboo to the wooden supports, and then bolt the supports to the wall. I don't know how well you can see this. I'm recording all this on an iPad. Sorry if it's a bit wobbly as well. So I'm just using a spirit level. Mark the top. This is the sump, so this is the lowest point in the system. The water's got to drain back into. So using the spirit level, I've marked, we just about see, I've marked a line on the wall, and using the spirit level, followed it round to here. So that gives me my bottom limit. The water's got to drain above this in order to flow nicely back into the sump. With the bottom limit measured up, it was about 120 centimetres to the top of the wall. So I kind of stood there and thought, well, I can reach up there, that's good. Dropped it 20 centimetres. And that's my first bamboo, which is going to be there, and the top one's going to be 4 inches wide. Measure down 12 inches, so I've got 1 foot from the bottom of this bamboo pipe, 1 foot spacing until the next one. The middle bamboo is 4.5 inches diameter, so mark that on. Measure down another 12 inches, and the bottom one is 5 inches diameter, and it brings me nicely to where the sump level is. So there's going to be a 1 inch PVC coming out the bottom with an elbow and running along the wall. I can do it at a gradient and it will fall nicely into the sump tank. I'll cut some beams with an angle at the end. I didn't use degrees and it wasn't accurate, just went by eye. The bit that came off the bottom, cut that at again just by eye, approximate angle. If I then turn it around, I can screw it on the bottom and bolt the top to the wall, and that will just rest against the bottom. Do that with 2. Going along now with a 2 inch hole saw. Put in those. I kind of went 4 inches from the end, and this will give me access. I've already drilled it for the bracket, so the wooden brace will be there, and I've got access to tighten it up. I did that both ends, measured 4 inches in, then measured the distance from the centre of each hole, and it was 1,730 mil. So with a calculator I divided it by 9 and it came out, the spacing would have been too close. They recommend 8 to 10 inches spacing for things like lettuce and herbs. So I want it, that came out less than 8 inches spacing. So I divided the 1,730 mil by 8, and it gave me 216 mil between each one, just so they're even. So mark that along, you can see there. That's the first one done. Surprised how easily it cut through. Yeah. Cut through nicely. Leaves a nice clean cut. A bit time consuming because after every single hole I had to take the drill bit apart, take this off, and then bang it to get the little plug out to drill the next one. Also the middle one, I knew it was happening. It's lined up with, I don't know what you call them in bamboo, the bit inside is like sealed. You know, these segments are sealed here, and it fell right on that, and it cut through it okay. I know it's cut each side, but obviously underneath here it's still attached. I just solved the problem. Just stick a hammer to it. It's dropped inside. Yeah. You can see the wall. So I'm going to smash all these out later anyway. With
You gotta broke this, yeah?
a bar in the end and punch through each one.
Broke this.
Yeah, we've got to move that. Get rid of that 2-inch hole saw that pots I got from a hydroponics shop in Jakarta. They fit in perfect. There's one bracket on. Get the other one fixed up. Offer up the bamboo. Yeah. There's both brackets.
Roar!
Very noisy.
Roar!
So,
Roar!
got one done. So I drilled a hole in the bamboo. Nope. A hole in the wood. Put my all thread in the bamboo from the inside, which then pokes out the back for another bolt to go on. Get that side done, raise up, bolt the other side. Right, this one's bolted here, and then I've just used big nails. Thought about doing it on an incline going down. Water's going to come in this one, but I've kept them level because it's going to be constantly running. The only thing I'd worry about, maybe water being a bit too deep in the middle of this one. It comes in here, trickle down, a pipe into this one, pipe into this one, and then back into the sump. What do you think, Amberly?
Yeah.
Is it good?
Yeah.
Alright then, stand back then, because